So today we're going to be doing another visualization. And this visualization is what I like to call inner space. You all had the experience of being something other than local. You're reading a book, you're watching a engrossing movie, maybe you're working on a hobby and everything goes away. Well, we can do that anytime that we wish. And today's video is an opportunity to have that experience, very similar to putting yourself into a pleasure state or a master and commander rock star or the open heart. We're going to have this experience. So what I'd like you to do today is just like put all your note-taking devices down and stuff and just close your eyes. Just close your eyes and take a deep breath and hold that. And then take another deep breath and hold that for 3 and 2 and 1. And as you relax, as you breathe out, I want you to experience the sensation of just floating up and floating out of your body, higher and higher and higher, all the way to the top of the room, where you can look down and you see that you're safe and just sitting there watching this video. And then I want you to continue breathing and float higher, fly up, float up above your house and look down, or your building that you're sitting in. And as you're floating up higher and higher, you can even see the curve of the earth and see the soft, velvety blackness of space. And just become aware of a sensation, just as if somebody's giving you the warmest, safest, most loving hug you've ever had. You're being embraced and filled with a sense of comfort and security and a feeling of empowerment, like you're finally being connected to something larger than the form that we occupy on this particular planet. And you're feeling that part of you is connected to the highest part of you, the part of you that is one, that this place that we call inner space. Quantum physicists might call it a non-local universe. I just call it inner space. This is a place beyond space and time where you can place your spirit first. You can place yourself to the very first time that you entered this reality, a place where you are one with all. You are one. You are not distinct in any way, where all you are and all you can be is right here and right now. And you can move into the distant past. You can move into the distant future. You can move laterally through time and space to parallel lives or other incarnations or other dimensions, and other versions of you that you can draw something out. You can learn and you can explore new things. And here in this place, you are all powerful. You might get the impression, you might get the understanding that the intuition that anything that you can imagine, anything that you can intend, anything that you can act out in your body must manifest into the external world. Because quantum physicists, as well as the sages, have told us that the inner world creates the outer world. And right here in this space, you are the boss. Anything you want, anything you desire must must become manifest for you. And as you look around with your eyes closed inside of this space, you'll notice that it, in fact, is beginning to look like outer space. And there are little points of light that look like stars that are, and you're being drawn on to those little points of light that look like stars. And actually, there's something else. They are something else. They are portals, portals to other times, to other places, to other events. And one light in particular calls your name, either audibly or you just feel it and you notice it tends to twinkle just a little more vividly, just a little more excitedly than the rest. And there's a feeling. And the only way to describe it is kind of like how a dog knows when its master is coming home. And they start to get really excited just about 10 minutes before you walk through the door because they know you're coming. They make you feel so happy that you're home, that they've missed you and they're happy to see you and to be with you and connect with you once again. So now as you focus on that one point of light in the distance, that feeling washes over you, that feeling of welcome, that feeling of joy, that feeling of love, that immense love for you. And you feel yourself being drawn towards that point of light. And as you are drawn towards it, it begins to grow and take on more and more in your field of vision until its brightness is all you can see, no matter how close you get, no matter how bright that star grows. You can look deep inside and feel wonderful. And as you move closer to that light, beams of light begin to reach your body. And every place that starlight touches you, you feel it cleansing and healing and vitalizing you as if you're being cleansed and washed and nourished in all the right ways. Like coming home from a long, hard day, you're sweaty and grimy and all stressed out, and then you step in to that shower and that water just washes over you. That warm water just soothes the tension and washes away all your cares along with the dirt and debris. And as you move through this light, it washes over you and around you, but not just over you and around you. It goes through you, seeking out every place in your mind, every place in your body, every place in your spirit where you were holding any stress, any strain, anything less than a positive experience. The ones that you consciously remember, the ones that you unconsciously remember, and every place it touches you, you feel the waves of light are filtering. A purification is taking place as if a fine filter has been applied to everywhere and anywhere that you need it. And as it passes through you, it filters away anything that isn't the very best for you, until all that's left, and that filter passes through you, all that's left is what is good and wonderful and amazing about you. And as you pass through that light, you feel it gleaming powerfully through you, energizing you and nourishing you and sustaining you in all of the right ways. And then I want you to begin to come back, coming back from that experience, coming back to where you see the planet to where you come back to your state or your building and your house. You can still see the curve of the earth, and as you drift down back into the room, back into your body, in a moment, not yet, but in a moment, you're going to come all the way back to your body. And I'm going to count from 1 to 5. Feeling the energy flowing through your body, remembering everything about this experience. And starting to count now. 1, you're fully back in your body and beginning to move around. 2, you're beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes. 3, you feel all the sensations and all of the goodness that you've experienced. 4, getting ready to live that life that you've always wanted. And on the next number, feeling alive and ready to thrive. Feeling alive and ready to thrive. 5, eyes open, wide awake. And I want you to listen to this audio, a minimum of 3 times so that you get the experience deeper and deeper. So anytime that you want to just feel good, and we've talked about how feeling good before you make any decisions, before you take any actions, is a really good thing. Go ahead and practice this 3 times, and I'll see you in the next video.